been so long since I recorded, I just have nothing else to say other than I'm sorry for that long break. I just. I was only going to take a few months off, like a month or two off for the holidays, and it ended up being nearly over 6 months. So I'm very sorry, you guys. But I am 100% back. And before we get started, by the way, this is actually hair right here. There's nothing stuck in my hair. This is all mine right here. It's not like gum or something that rhymes with gum. It's just white hair spot. When a few months ago I was brushing my hair and pulled some out, and then it grew back like this. I have another spot on the back of my head. Maybe you guys can see it. I can't really see it because, well, I'm not looking at the camera. And anyway, guys, MRG95 here. As you know, I changed my username from Emerald Viking Prime to Red Miles Red Gaming. So I'm just gonna call myself MRG from now on, since it's a simple short name and I like it. Catchy. It's better than EVP, which, yeah, I miss my old username, but whatever. So today we are going to continue my Let's Play. Just let me find the right save. I think it's this one, the one I chose earlier. And yes, I know I have a bump on my forehead the size of a freaking football, okay? I don't need to get reminded about it. I have some acne medicine. It's kind of funny. I didn't have acne through puberty. I never had that. Like, I had some rash on, like, my chest and other places. But I never had, like, serious face acne whatsoever. Which is something I can't say about my brother. He had some of the worst acne ever, like, on his back and stuff. I guess just puberty hits people differently, I guess. Simple as that. A lot happened in the last couple months. Several haircuts. I lost some weight. I gained the weight again because I got lazy again. And I went to Mazatlan for a week with some family and friends. It was relaxing and fun. Mazatlan is in Mexico. It's about a 6-hour plane ride south. It was a pretty safe area. I didn't hear any gang violence or anything like that. There was definitely a cartel there, but like I didn't see any guns or anything specifically myself. But it was a fun, relaxing week. That was about 2 weeks ago. No, it was almost a month ago, actually. 3 weeks ago. Anyway, in the last episode, we beat the game. Simple as that. Wrong button, sorry, not used to the controls. I completed every single main quest, except for this one technically, but that's because this quest is always... It's beat the game, I guess. That one you can... Technically I completed it, but... Whatever. I completed every single side quest, every single errand except for this one, but this one's actually, I think, not related to these. I could be wrong, actually. Wait. No, I already had the Golden Festival pack, so why the hell is that there? Sorry, that was one of the things I set to get. That's like one of the errands you could make yourself. I got all the band camps, tall necks, hunting grounds. Well, technically all the hunting grounds, the cauldrons, the corrupted zones, and the tutorials don't really matter. And I have 2 skill points. Can I get anything? No, I cannot. These ones were added in through the Frozen Wilds DLC, which is what I'm going to be doing for the rest of the series. And I'm going to try doing it a blind let's play of it, kind of. I already beat it 100. I already beat the DLC, but it's been so long that I forgot. Anyway, oh, come on, map. Thank you, Jesus. So there are 2 things you can do is go here to the new quest, or up here, and both these are the same thing. They open up and allow you to go to the new northern section of the map. So we're going to be doing that right now. There's also a new quest. Oh shit. I'm probably going to check all three of these out just to be safe. So, I think one of them, two of them are, if you talk to one, the other one will go away. I think they are the same thing. So, I think the best thing we should do is this one. I think this guy tells you some information, so we're gonna go here. I haven't played this game in a while, forgive me. I'm getting used to the control again. Yeah, I know the contrast in lighting is bad. I just gave up on that shit. It's either I look too bright or too dark. And also the contrast, I screwed up the contrast on my camera. Plus, you gotta understand, this camera's a few years old, so it's the older model. There's a newer one out that I think records better resolution. At some point, I do want to get a PS4 Pro because I really want to start recording in higher quality. That will be down the road, though. That's not going to be anytime now. And I know I haven't recorded in a while, but this isn't going to be like a 2 or 3 hour video or anything like that. I'm going to record just for about 40 minutes. Keep it simple. So I probably won't get much done this episode, but whatever. I do want to at least get into the Frozen Wilds.
Shame a woman became someone.
I'm definitely not used to these controls. I'm used to Breath of the Wild
That's all
controls.
there is in Banuk Lands.
I heard you talking about trouble in Banuk Lands.
Was that out loud? Ears must be getting worn down from all those long leg blasts. But you heard right. I'm fresh back from the cut, looking for better scavenging and better shards.
I guess you didn't find them up there?
Not with the Banuk wailing about new machines and talking spirits and their purses frozen shut. What's a trade route without trade? It's just a route.
Is it just me, or does that guy look like the guy who played Barry Allen's dad in The Flash, the live action show? I'll look him up real quick. John Weasley's ship. When we get a better look at his face, I'll show you guys this picture.
There's a trade route. I thought the Banuk kept to themselves.
We Oseram and the Banuk are neighbors, after all. What's a few mountain ranges
Sorry.
between friends? I have some acquaintances out there, still trying to dig a living out of the ice, but they say nothing.
He has the
seems
same
to
chin, and his face just looks similar to me.
Superstitious nonsense and rampaging machines aren't helping.
That's a better look. Trust me, if you see the guy, if you look up his picture, you'll see it better and you'll know what I
New
mean.
machines and spirits.
You'll see like
Honestly,
some of the
I don't
details.
even know. Going by the number of Banuk funerals, I'd say the kind you turn away from.
Not really my style.
Well, if you reach my grand old age, you might prefer picking up after hunters in the Sundom. It's warmer, too.
What is this place? The Cut?
When the Karja took up swords and hacked away at the edge of Banuk land, they left the Cut behind.
So a battleground from a war. Like the valley outside the Sacred Land.
Mm-hmm. Mountain Pass in the far north and east will get you there. It's open to outlanders, hardy ones, like you. Just don't expect much of a welcome. Especially not now.
New machines and talking spirits? I'm interested.
Thought as much, just looking at you. Don't say you weren't warned. There's a slip of a trail through the northeastern mountains, past what we call the Grave Horde. You won't miss it. You'll find what passes for a town on the other side. Maybe someone there can talk you out of it.
Maybe. Maybe not. Thanks for the information.
Alright. So I think, yep, the other two went away. So you choose one of the three and they'll tell you about the cut. Let's head up. Not gonna lie, I like this like haze right here. From the contrast. It looks neat. Not gonna lie, after this, I finished Horizon Zero Dawn, I have no idea what game I want to play next. I was thinking God of War, but I might wait on that a little bit. I want to actually play through that game a second time to catch up. I beat it. It's a phenomenal game. One of my favorites. I'm not saying it's the best game ever made, but I love the game. I can't think of anything I want to talk about because nowadays saying something that sounds remotely wrong will offend someone. Because this whole political correctness thing is fucking bullshit, man. Clint Hawks and those guys. Lance Horns. Forgot a lot of the enemies' names. Actually, a few of them. I know a lot of them, but just some of the the small enemies that I don't really care about that much. I gotta say, in the next Horizon Zero Dawn, there's a sequel coming out. I want there to be a fight between you and a metal devil. Yes, I know technically speaking, Hades was a metal devil, but I meant like a full one, not just a core.
This must be the pass Tor was talking about. This Banuk territory just above.
I was about to say, like, whoa, those logs look really bad for a PS4 game.
Another day passing.
I mean, isn't this a campfire? Couldn't we save here? Like, come on, game.
What are you doing, Aloy? This path leads to the cut. The Banuk have nothing to offer besides useless mysticism. The Eclipse won't stand idle while you waste time playing in the snow. Return to your task.
Surprised you're still checking up on me. I thought you had moved on.
Well, forgive me for still being concerned with the fate of the world.
I was thinking, Banuk shamans thread blue cables through their skin, right? Kind of like someone else we know, huh? So maybe the real reason you want me to stay clear of the Banuk is to stay clear of your past.
It's not the past that concerns me, Aloy. It's the future. Or possible lack thereof. Which is why you should stop prattling and get back to what matters. But as usual, you do as you wish.
Touchy.
Well, seeing as that the only thing I have besides doing the Banuk, the cut area, the new Frozen Wilds DLC, is going back and fighting Hades, I'd rather do this because it's something new and not something I already did.
This one's more predator. See the heat coming off it.
Demonic Scorcher. Scorchers are new enemies. I'm just gonna say right now, by the way, the Epsilon Cauldron is a new one we're gonna have to do. I'm just saying right now, these enemies are annoying. They're kind of like hyenas, and they shoot fire. A very agile and dangerous combat machine with fire augment melee attacks and mounted mine launcher for ranged engagement. So you're going to want to mostly get rid of its fire and range attacks. Those things get annoying, especially when you have to fight more than one. Demonic is also a new thing. Demonic machines are more powerful and have stronger elemental resistances than their normal counterparts. They are a force to be reckoned with. Their strength is shock and corruption. So avoid using shock and corruption attacks. And you cannot override them, just like the corrupted machines. And they have no weakness. Unlike corrupted machines, how corrupted machines take more fire damage, demonic, they don't. They just have resistances. So they can be kind of rough. Especially on higher difficulties. And I think this game added a harder mode, plus New Game Plus, so those who are interested play that stuff. Personally, I don't really care for that. I rather just play the game to enjoy the game, and I don't really care about challenge all that much. I mean, the challenge is fun once in a while, but personally, I don't really care. So you're not going to see me play this on hard mode or anything like that. I'm not sure if it was a meme or just like a joke, but I think I saw a post once that someone thought these were corn dogs growing on grass. Those little weird plant things that grow in rivers and stuff. It made me laugh. Wait a minute, we were supposed to go that way. Shit. I was like, wait a second. I just thought I found a cool secret. Come on, Ayla. Oh my god, I hate when games do that. What's this way? We gotta went up. Okay, don't do what I did, just go up this slope. Then again, you wouldn't have found this crates anyway. And also, I have to pad out the game time anyway, so just kidding.
Okay, that's a welcome, I guess.
You sure you'll be warm enough up here, Nora?
I've worked up a sweat from the climb.
So look who's talking. She's like wearing nothing. Probably used to the drain. The environment. Either way.
You made it to the cut, Outlander.
Not that you'll stay long.
Smoke rising from the mountain. And the village, too. What's it for?
Welcome to Song's Edge.
Must be something big going on. Most of the village is moving towards that smoke.
And yet here we are, waiting.
We have lost this many hunters since the war with the Scourge.
Horrible.
Get ready for a rare sight, Nora. Bergren, purveyor of necessities. Most of the time, the Banuk burn their dead. But not today.
Because the bodies couldn't be recovered.
Aye, a nasty business. All their best warriors lost. So they're getting a different kind of send-off.
Grasp your grief, my hunters, and kill it! For our kin sees the fate all Banuk long for, falling with their spears striking steel. Their struggle is over now. You have witnessed their spirits rise up into the blue sky, and beyond to the blue light. But our struggle is only beginning. Soon, we will again take up the hunt against the daemon that frenzies the machines against us. And so I ask you, can you summon the courage of our fallen kin? Will you fight and die as well as they did?
My courage! My spear!
Our blood is in your teeth, Aratak!
We are Banuk. Our enemies are prey.
The daemon. It frenzies the machines.
Machines that wiped out their best. And what do they want to do? Go back up there. Fools. A little advice, for free.
Aloy.
Aloy. I've been up here for 2 long winters, and I still can't make sense of the Banuk. Take this ruckus. It started with one of their shamans, Ourea, spouting on about spirits and daemons up on Thunder's drum. So they march their Warwick up there, and half of them get slaughtered by machines. When Ourea vanished, I thought that Crazy might have gone with her, but no. Here's Big Aratak, gearing them up to do it all over again.
What is it about the Banuk you can't make sense of?
Well, everything's a test to them. A hardship to endure. A challenge to survive.
Seems like they don't have much of a choice, a place like this.
Yeah. A land cold enough to crack teeth, filled with wild animals. You think they'd accept a little reasonably priced aid. Don't believe me, I've tried to convince them. But a Banuk with nothing left to prove might just lie down and die.
And Ourea is the one who spoke about this daemon?
That's right. Told Aratak and the others that it lives up on Thunder's drum. And they believed him.
But you don't.
Look, I don't know what Ourea found up there. A shaman's not going to talk to an outlander. The machines in the cut are getting more vicious, that's a fact. It could be because of the daemon, or it could be because they all got indigestion, for all I know. But Ourea's not around to explain. She took off, and no one knows why.
Have you ever heard of a man named Silence? Tall, deadly serious, cables in his skin? Like a shaman?
I've heard that name once or twice, but always whispered. Like some boogeyman the Banuk want to forget. I'm not sure what went down, but I got the impression he messed with the Conclave. Or they messed with him.
Conclave?
All the most important shamans gather in Banur from time to time to keep up with the latest mumbo-jumbo. No idea how they all fit into one tent without those crazy headdresses getting locked up on each other. Ourea's been to that shindig, but when I asked her what it's like, she just gave me a dirty look. So if you want to know more, you'll have to find her and make her like you, I guess. Good luck.
Is Aratak a renowned warrior around here?
He's a Warwick chieftain. His voice carries a lot of respect. Not that you hear much of it. Man talks about as much as a dead fish. But when he and Ourea came to town with their Warwick, it drew more Banuk to this little burg than I'd ever seen. Know what else I saw, Aloy? My own little trade route, stretching all the way back to the claim. Then, he goes and leads them off to their death at the claws of angry machines. So much for my best customers.
What are these Warwicks about, Bergrand? Some sort of tribe within the tribe?
Eh, not like our clans back home. You don't get born into these things. They hold tryouts. Prove your best at something and you might get a place. Some Werricks come and go. Some last as long as Melon. The whole Banuk territory, Banur, is just a bunch of the biggest, oldest Werricks.
I'm not sure if I'm less confused or more confused.
Well, here's the sure thing. Each Werrick has a chieftain and a shaman. They make the decisions. All well and good, except the chieftains are hard-headed, and the shamans have their heads in the clouds.
You said you've lived out here for 2 winters?
Aye. Back home, some fur traders told me about this steel-forsaken heap of tents. Good location. Ripe for change. We were barely scraping by until this place started filling up for Araya. A great prophet is coming, they said. I heard prophet. Honest mistake. Not that the Banuk are stingy, they just prefer to keep trade among themselves. We could get through to enough of them. We could really put this place on the map. Or at least on a map.
What are these Werricks about, Brogan?
Prove something. The whole...
I'm not sure if...
All well...
We?
Me and my
Sorry.
daughter. My assistant. Barja. My assistant and my daughter. We seem to get along better as business partners. Her mother wanted me to show her a trade. She started tinkering with weapons. Say, when you need a break from this Banuk carry-on, stop in and see her. You're both, how do I put it?
Women?
No. Independent. Look for her at Long Notch, the easternmost Banuk camp.
I want to know more about this Daemon.
It's crazy talk, Aloy.
Or there's something to it. Something connected to how the machines behave.
Then you need to find Araya. She was last seen headed for the mountains they call the Ice Rafts. I've heard only the shamans know the trail beyond those frozen peaks. But I do know where you could find her apprentice, Naltuk. He went north of the river, chasing rumors.
Rumors?
Not the good kind. Sudden attacks in the snow. Strange new structures. Some say a new machine, like no one's seen before.
No, I'm definitely interested. Thanks for the talk, Bergrand.
Don't mention it.
I wonder if Aratak could tell me more about Araya or Thunderstrom. Might be worth a shot.
Well,
The young hunters will learn soon enough. Just have humility.
so we got a few options to go. I'm gonna head to the merchant first, which is right over here. And after that, I'm probably gonna end the video off. Good time to end the video off. I don't want this to go on for too long.
You're still breathing. Good.
That was another low resolution. Okay. Anything I don't got? It really doesn't look like it. Sorry for that weird sound. Well, that was worth it. Let's see what the other guy has. Or girl. Person. Thing. Sorry. Okay, before we continue, I do want to... be less confused. Holy shit, man. Okay, right through here, and...
When the old
Okay.
our numbers were still small.
I recognize this. We don't have anything to do right here for now. And then there's this merchant, Banuk Goods. This is the one I was looking for earlier. I don't think we can do anything here either. Oops, might as well check. Yep. It requires a item we don't have. Blue Gleam.
Water lapping on stone.
But wait, actually. I want to get these, because these will help out very much so. So we need badger bone and goat. So there are two new animals in this game. There's the goat and the badger. I didn't think a badger was a snowy animal, but okay, I guess. So we need 3 badger bones. So we need 3 badger bones, a goat skin, and a goat bone. So we're gonna do this real quick. How about that? I believe way out of the village is right down this path. We'll do a lot of side questy stuff eventually. I'll probably be focusing on a lot of collectibles for the first couple episodes. Now we'll do a lot of side quests and then collectibles. Actually, I don't want to let this go, because foxes are kind of rare. I tend to see a lot of badgers in mountainous, kind of like a foresty area, kind of like this. And as for goats, they tend to be in more of the mountainy areas. Goats naturally live in mountain regions where there's a lot of cliffs and other stuff. And farms, but yeah, there's wild goats. You know. I mean, at one point, every animal, at one point or another, was wild, but there's a few animals now that you only see in domestic areas, like farms, like cows, for example. There are a very low number of wild cow. Scorchers. I actually kind of want to avoid that right now, because Scorchers are not that fun to fight. In my opinion, they're kind of annoying enemies. They're fun enemies to fight. They're not like Glint Hawks, which are just straight up annoying, but, you know, they're still just enemies I'd like to avoid. I think goats have the most HP of all animals.
They're angry.
I really don't want to fight anything. I'm trying to hunt, yo. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to fight you because you won't leave me the fuck alone. Let's do this. Stupid enemy. Let's move on. I want to at least get one goat item we need and one badger item we Or at least one badger item I need. I'll just do that stuff off screen, and tomorrow we'll trade up. Can I please get a badger or a goat that I could kill? I mean, I know I had 2 or 3 goats already, but still. Oh, I just remembered an enemy. A really tough enemy we're gonna have to fight later. Rub it in, game. Rub it in.
I might regret this.
I'll just kill any animal I see so I can get meat. Is this blue also? Oh my god, it is. And a talisman. Of course it is. Still for a tiny bit of change, I guess. I hate when you get a blue drop and it's just a talisman. Like, seriously. Skins are way better. That was right between the eyes. And I'm pretty sure that's white. Yes, it is. Ah, I barely grazed you.
Everything's freezing. The ground, the air, me.
Whoa. Gold mine. It's behind this fucking cliff. Oh my god, really? I'm not being salty, I'm just, like, kind of getting tired right now. How the flip, man? How did I not make that?
The scrapes. What am I doing? This is the wrong way.
Okay. That's what happens when there's no real mini-map. Just that little wheel thing. Well, I got a badger. But can I please have a badger bone? Some goat skin? You know, the actual item I need? And is the game glitched or something? Because that enemy's been following me for a while now. Or that icon's just been hovering there. I was about to say. Well, I got badger skin, but I don't need it. I'll take it though, gladly. It's a pretty rare item. bone, please.
Tough, but I'm used to it.
Not like I've ever had goat. I had lamb and veal even once, but never really cared for either. Yes, I like eating meat. If you have a problem with that, well, that's just you. Holy shit, there's a lot of freaking badgers right here. Technically speaking, I think badgers evolved from weasels. They're kind of like a subspecies. Well, I got a goat bone. I need that. I'm looking up that badger thing because I might be wrong. I was about to say that would be cool if there was a badger Pokemon, but Typhlosion is a badger Pokemon. I mean, it looks like a badger, so it's a badger. Yeah, they're in the same family as weasels. Otters, badgers, different types of badgers. There's multiple. Weasels, wolverines. They're in the same family. They're actually subfamilies. There's multiple subfamilies. Honey badgers are in the subfamily. There's the American badger, which are what we're hunting right now because this game's set in America. Okay, I'm gonna loot this one and then the video ends off because it's been quite a bit. Okay, we get the pigment map. I just need the badger bone now. So guys, that does it for today's episode. Next episode we'll be trading in for those maps and accepting some side quests. I hope to see you back here tomorrow. I'll probably record around 12:30 daily. So I hope you enjoyed the video and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace. Oops. Did not mean to do that.